Good morning, you guys. So we are starting off today's video with a reading vlog, and excuse the way I look, it is only 6 a.m. in the morning. Obviously I have to work and I just woke up a little bit ago, so we are going to do a Christmassy reading vlog this morning. So come with me while we try to read. I think I want to make this vlog maybe like for 2 days, like read today and tomorrow, and put all of that into one vlog. Or what I might do is just try to do like reading vlogs every day. You guys just come along with me. I don't know if that might be boring, but if anything, I think I'm gonna do 2-day vlogs and post that. Sorry, I'm trying to like adjust my camera. So yeah, come along with me while we do some reading today. I'm gonna try and do some reading at least. I do have to work today, so let's see how much I can get reading done, how much reading I can get done today, with me being busy and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I want to start though with one day in December. This is on my December hopefuls. I think I want to start with this because I feel like, I know I said I was gonna go in blind with these books, but I feel like this is gonna be one of those messy books, one of those messy romances, maybe like Forbidden or something. Because when I was reading it, it said something about the MMC and the FMC. The MMC of interest is the FMC sister's boyfriend, but obviously the FMC didn't know. So I think I want to start with this one first. I will be doing, look out for a video, I will be doing a 30-minute silent reading here soon, where I'm just reading for 30 minutes straight without any interruptions. I'm not going to be speaking or anything. I saw Larry Reed's do this on her channel, and I was like, this is like a brilliant idea, like you putting out content without really having to do much, and it's such a vibe. And I feel like when I watched that video, I was able to like pull out a book and read with her without being distracted by a video, because she wasn't speaking, like she was just reading. It felt like I was reading with like a buddy, and so that was nice. So I'm gonna do one of those, and I feel like I want to do one of those like once or twice a month. Do like a silent reading, so that way we can like buddy read kind of. So let me know in the comments if that's something that sounds fun and interesting. But yeah, you guys, so we're gonna start with this book in this vlog. And yeah, I do have a few things I have to do before I jump into this. I have to go get my glasses, I have to go brush my teeth, wash my face, do all that good stuff. And then once I'm done with that and I feel like I'm settled down for the rest of the morning until my next child comes in, I will read and record and all that good stuff. So I will catch you guys in a few. All right, you guys, so I know I told you I was gonna read and vlog today. I haven't done any reading. So it's about 10 o'clock right now. One of my babies are not coming today, actually, so I only have one today, which is perfectly fine. Actually gives me a chance to read a little bit more chilled and laid back in silence, because he's a baby, so he's gonna nap on and off. So while he naps, I get to work and vlog and do all those things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read for a little bit, and yeah, hopefully this book gets me in the mood to read, because there's a lot of books that I want to read. Are you gonna watch TV, or can I watch TV? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on YouTube, and I'm just gonna put on like an aesthetic background, so that way I stay focused. And my hair looks like shit, literally on the top of my head. Okay, that looks a little bit better, but not really. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna put up an aesthetic video and hopefully that will help me focus. And yeah, you guys, we're gonna start this book like I mentioned to you guys earlier. Say hi.
Hi. Give my love. My Christmas. It's like a house.
Yeah.
I love it. Look at my very Christmas.
Yeah.
I like a boo 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 really Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
You like Christmas?
I like my baby. My baby.
So I've only read 2 chapters. So far the chapters are pretty short. So yeah, they're pretty short. So I only read like 2 chapters. Okay, here are my thoughts so far on our FMC. She's weird. Okay, first of all, here's my thing. I understand when you meet somebody, or not even meet them, because you didn't even meet this guy. You just saw him at a bus stop, okay? And this is not a spoiler because it does say it in the back here. You met this guy at a bus stop and you found him attractive, and to you felt like this was love at first sight, right? This was in December. It is now March, okay? March 20th. 3 months later. And you and your best friend are looking for this guy everywhere you go. And you're almost sounding like you're so desperate to find this guy that no other man will ever compare to a man you never met. Like, you are on a mission to find this man you don't even know. You don't know his name, where he like, you don't know nothing. You've just seen him for like a good minute while you were on the bus and he was at a bus stop. And you sound so obsessed with someone you don't even fucking know. Like she's in agony trying to find this man, and is like legit throwing a little hissy fit with her best friend, because her best friend is trying to like tell her like, look, just look for somebody else, like you might not find him, and if you do find him, like he might not be the best person, like he might be an asshole type of thing. And she's just like, but what if he's not? Like, what if he's this? What if he's a great person? What is he? And I'm just like, girl, you mean to tell me you're gonna put your life on hold, your love life on hold, for a man you don't even know you will ever see again? Like, that's crazy. But anyways, that ain't none of my business. But we're in October now, and let's see what happens, because we were just in March. So let's see what happens. All right, you guys. So I didn't make it too far into the book. I'm still reading. I'm reading a little bit slow just because I keep stopping and having stuff to do. But I did make it to, not really the plot, but I did make it to the part of the book where it's talked about in the back. So we're finally meeting our MMC, which happens to be the best friend's, I guess, person she's dating. Yeah, we're meeting the MMC. The MMC, like I said, is a random guy that she just saw staring out of the window. And you guys, she has been looking for this man for a year. Her and her best friend are throwing a annual Christmas party, and her best friend basically kind of like hooks her up with a guy, and the guy that her best friend is dating just so happens to be the guy that she has been looking for a year. And she sees him, realizes, oh shit, you know, like, this is the guy I've been looking for. I finally know your name, but you're with my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these things are going through her head. So that is where I'm at. We are finally also entering his POV. So hey, chill. We're also entering his POV. So, oh shit. Okay. So yeah, we're finally in his head and seeing like what's going on. Um he seems to recognize her and remembers her a little bit, and they're both in the same situation where they're just like, I don't know if they remember me, but like, you know, all this stuff. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. I'm going to take a little food break, so while I eat, I am also going to be watching Miss Sarah Caroli here. She is doing Bookmas as well, and she is like one of my favorite all-time YouTubers, like book YouTubers. And anytime she posts a video, like I'm on it. But this month I'm going to like not binge. I'm not going to like watch them back to back to back or watch them every single day. Like I'm kind of gonna binge them and like save a few days and then watch like 3 of her videos at once, just because like I don't know, like her videos just give me such good serotonin. Like they just do. I don't know, like I don't know if it's her voice, I don't know what it is. Like she's just a ray of sunshine in my eyes, and I genuinely love watching her videos. Like they make me so happy. So I'm gonna watch one of her videos that she posted today, which is a November wrap up, and I'm gonna eat some lunch that I have some leftovers. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have some leftovers from Sunday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, we're eating leftovers, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm going to jump back into this as soon as I can, and I will update you guys later once that happens. Hi guys, so I wanted to update you guys really quickly on the rest of my night or my evening. I was able to read a little bit more of One Day in December. I made it to page 76. um I had to stop quite a bit today just because my day just got super busy. But basically, this is how I feel about the book so far. So I'm interested enough that I want to know what's happening, and also like nothing crazy is happening just yet. Like we we only know that Sarah, which is the FMC's best friend, is dating Jack, who happens to be the MMC and the love interest, I'm assuming, or obviously. And all we know is that him and Sarah are together. He knows that he has feelings for her, but he's also very intrigued with Lori. Is that her name? Yes, I think that's her name. Yes, Lori. And they're trying to like she's trying to like have a friendship with him, but also keep her distance because she knows her feelings towards him are very strong from the very beginning. She's tried to keep her distance and just try to like, you know, slowly but surely try to like forget him and her feelings towards him and everything. So like we're not really getting anywhere interesting yet so far. It's very still just very eh. But what I can say is that the book is very fast paced. Like it's fast paced. Um it doesn't like it's in the middle of like not really super entertaining, but entertaining enough that like I want to keep reading to figure out and find out like what's gonna happen. And like the angst is there, but it's not like super angsty where you're just like, you know, something's gonna happen, but the angst is there where it's like you feel it gonna happen, like you feel it's gonna happen soon. You're just slowly waiting for that time to come, if that makes sense. So yeah. But on another note, I wanted to let you guys know that I just got an email today that I got approved. I don't even know how you would say it. Like I would assume approved for an arc by Morgan Page. If you guys do not know her, I am aware that this is, I think, her third book. I could be wrong, but I think this is her third book, or maybe her fourth. And I've read all of the books that she has come out with, so I believe this is her third book. And I was chosen to be one of her arc readers for her new upcoming book called My Best Years. It is coming out December 26th, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to also be reading that book along with the other books that I have in mind for this month. So I'm not gonna obviously read this book for this video. I might read this book for another video, but I will be going back and forth. So I will be reading that on my Kindle. And yeah, I'm going to try and read some of this maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to read the rest. I'm going to read more of this tomorrow just because I don't like to carry books with me to bed. I like to read my Kindle in bed. So I'm going to read this tomorrow, and we're going to put a pause on that, and we are going to read on my Kindle tonight, and we are going to start with The Best Years by Morgan Page. We are going to start with her book, and I am just really excited, you guys. Other books by Morgan Page. We have Love You From Afar, which I did read. It was really good. Hate You Up Close. I don't know if I read that one. And her standalone. Oh, it's a duet. That's why. Gotcha. No, I didn't read that one. That must have been. Huh. I wonder why. Anyways, Morgan Page, if you want to know what books she has 3 books, 4 counting the arc that I'm going to read, which will be coming out December 26th. So we have the Thompsons Brothers duet, which is Love You From Afar, which I did read that one, and that is a fiance's brother's romance. That was really good. And then we have Hate You Up Close, which I'm assuming maybe it's like a continuation. I'm not really sure, but I didn't know she had that one, which is a boss assistant romance. So, and then we have Rolled Out, which is a coach and athlete romance, and I did read that one, but I think that is college, so don't be alarmed by like high school ages and stuff like that. That is a college romance. So I did read 2 out of the 4, 3 out of the 4 soon here, and yeah, this novel is intended for readers 18 plus. If you are uncomfortable with explicit sex scenes and language, then the book may not be for you. She has included trigger warnings on the next page in case you would like to go in blind. So yeah, check your trigger warnings before you go into this book if you plan to read it. I like that she has a playlist on here, which is always fun because I like to listen to the songs. Like when books have playlists, I love to listen to the songs while I'm reading the book. Um, just because I don't know, catch you guys tomorrow when I pick up one. What is it again? One day in December. Tomorrow. We will continue this vlog tomorrow. I will catch you guys later.
Hi you guys, good morning. I know my hair looks crazy. I washed it last night and this is the result of it in the morning. So it is only 7 o'clock this morning and I woke up at like 6. So I've been trying to I was laying in bed honestly for a little bit, and then I like officially got up at like 6:30 and I started like just cleaning the dishes because last night I was so tired. I left the dishes in the sink. We listen, we don't judge, okay? So what I want to do is I want to finish cleaning up the kitchen. I just took the trash out. I have to take the other bag out. Put a new trash bag in. I gotta create new mop water so that I can mop my kitchen floors. And then I'm going to make a wintry breakfast with you guys, like a Spanish style winter breakfast. Now I don't really know if this is considered like a winter breakfast, but it's soupy, it's warm, and it has milk and rice. So it's kind of like a milk rice pudding, except it's kind of like in a soup form. I'll show you guys when I make it. It's really good. If you like rice and you like milk and you like sweet stuff, I think you'll like it. But I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, how I make it, what it looks like, all that good stuff. So I figured we could do that this morning, trying to get into like the cozy vibes. And yeah, so I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and then I'll come back on when I'm ready to make my warm cozy breakfast. My grandma used to make this for me all the time growing up. It's called arroz con leche. It's literally what it is, rice with milk. But again, it's kind of like a soup kind of texture or look, I guess. I mean, you can obviously thicken it up and make it into like a rice pudding and stuff like that. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let me finish getting this kitchen situated because it's looking crazy. It's looking a little bit crazy. And then I will talk back with you guys in a few minutes. All right, you guys. So kitchen is cleaned. Everything is nice and put together. I just gotta vacuum the rest of my house, but I put a powder down to help deodorize and make the house smell a little bit better. So now we're gonna start with our like Christmassy, wintry themed, cozy breakfast meal. This meal, you're gonna need yourself a pot, okay? And I'm gonna use 2 cups of milk. You can do as many cups of milk as you want. Depends on how like much you're gonna feed. So I'm gonna do just 2 cups because it's probably just gonna be me and maybe my son if he wants. So we will see. I'm gonna set the stove on like 5 or 6, so like medium heat, and I'm gonna give 2 cups of milk. Okay, which is enough. And then with the 2 cups of milk, you're gonna do 1 cup of rice because you want it to be more soupy. If you want it to be more thick, then I would do like a cup. So I'm gonna let this get hot and then I'll add my rice. But in the meantime, I'm gonna add the smallest pinch of salt because you do not want this to be salty. You want this to be sweet. And if you put too much salt, it's impossible to get that sweetness back. So I'm gonna add a dash of cinnamon. I'm gonna add a dash of vanilla, like the smallest. So that was like 2 little drops. And then we're gonna add sugar. I know it sounds like a lot, but I promise you guys, it's really good. And again, when it comes to the sweetness, do as much or less sweetness as you want. Like, it all is just personal taste and preference. I'm just gonna do 2, you guys saw that, like 2.5 pinches of sugar, and then if I need it more sweet to my liking, then I'll add more. But we're gonna start there, and then I'm gonna get a spoon to mix. All right, so we're gonna let that come up to a nice like heated temperature. I'm gonna rinse that out because I think I got sugar in that, and I'll put my spoon in there. So now we're measuring the rice, and what's gonna happen is the rice is basically just gonna soak up the milk, and it's just gonna like puff up, like if you were making like regular yellow rice or something like that, white rice. All right, I'm gonna clean up this mess that I just made, and I'll be back. So one of the things I do hate about this meal, though, as good as it is, it's one of those that you kind of have to like babysit every once in a while. Like, you have to constantly stir and stuff like that because you don't want the milk to start sticking. But we're gonna let it do its thing. It's on 5 right now. I'm gonna actually taste it and make sure it's sweet enough. It tastes more cinnamony, and I want more sugar. And this is, I don't really eat this often, so I know it looks like a lot of sugar. So it is what it is. We listen, we don't judge. Let's go and sit down for a little bit, and let's talk to you guys about the reading stuff. So last night, unfortunately, I didn't get to read. I don't know, like the second I hit any type of bed surface, tired just hits me like a ton of bricks. And when I originally went downstairs to get ready for bed, like, I wasn't tired. Like, I wanted to read. I was gonna read a little bit, and then, like I said, the second I like got into bed and just started relaxing, it was like tired just came and bulldozed the shit out of me. So I didn't get to read, but today we're gonna do surf reading, and I'm just going to try and go back and forth and read a little bit of everything. Now, today is going to be the last day of this vlog, so I'm not going to promise that any book is going to be finished in this video just because I still do have to work. But I want to get this video edited before Bookmas 3, day 3 comes to an end.
and I want to edit it and get it up for you guys for Bookmas Day 3. I do want to jump into the arc that I got last night by Morgan Page. So let's just jump right in and let's do a little bit of reading while I wait for that to cook. But yeah, I'm gonna start this one. I will catch you guys in a little bit and update you once something happens. All right, you guys, so update. I didn't have time to show you guys my breakfast. I had to take my daughter to school, then the baby started rolling in, so I wasn't even really able to like show you guys my breakfast, but it came out good. Next time I will show you guys from beginning to end, or I'll probably do like a separate video, like an in-depth video. Let's do a quick update on our arc read for the day, which is My Best Years by Morgan Page.
Mommy?
Yes, you can have it. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, I am reading it on my Kindle, and I am 5 chapters in. And so far it's really good. It's very like, you just want to know what's happening, you want to know what's going to happen, you want to know what's going on, you want all the tea, you want all the chisme, okay? So basically where I'm at in the story is we have Birdie, who is our FMC, and we have Caleb, who is our MMC, and they were best friends since they were 8 years old. And they've met each other on the school bus, and they were friends since till they were about 18 years old, and Caleb just kind of went MIA. He didn't tell her he was leaving or anything, and again, they were best friends. So with him leaving, she has held on to this like anger and sadness, and just like, no, like she hasn't tried to date or anything like that, and she is 29 years old now, present day. We get a little bit of a glimpse of them being 8 years old on the bus, you know, them meeting for the first time and like all of that. And now we're in present day, and yeah, so, and also we do get 2 point of views. We have his and we have hers, which is good. I love when books do that, especially when there are like relationships. I hate when we only get 1 point of view and we don't really get much of like what's in the heads of the guy. So yeah, we, like I said, we have 2 point of views. He had left. You know, she's kind of confused as to why he left. He doesn't know, she doesn't know why, and she's kind of like just holding on to this kind of resentment, anger towards him, and you know, is telling herself all of the things that she would say and do if they were to ever meet up with each other. And it just so happens that she is a traveling nurse and he is a lawyer, and she obviously travels, you know, to do her job, and one of her contracts were to be stationed in Alabama for a few months, and that just so happens to be where Caleb, I believe, is where he's also traveling to, or I think he lives there. And you know, she's minding her business, doing her thing. She's just moved into Alabama to her place, and she's going grocery shopping, and that is where they finally bump heads and see each other again. So I haven't gone any further than a bit, but that is so far what I have gathered in the last 5 chapters. I love that she has a really great relationship with her parents. I love that. Unfortunately for him, he does not have a great relationship with his parents, which leads me to say, please check your trigger warnings, because there is a lot of talk of child abuse, or not a lot, but so far there is talk of child abuse, and he just so happens to be a victim of that from his dad. So please check your trigger warnings and make sure that you are reading them and not going into this book blindly, okay? So yeah, you guys, so far so good. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I will catch you guys up in a little bit. Hopefully I could do something with this hair. Like, I want to recolor this. This used to be purple. Obviously I bleached it so you can see like blonde. This used to be, what color did I have it? I think like teal or something like that, and then I took that color out and put it into like purple, blue, and now it's so faded that like I don't even know what the hell it is. Like, it just looks dried and dead. Honestly, I want to cut my hair off like to like right there. Like, I want to cut all that. But if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I did bangs, and that was not a good idea. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this vlog short and I'm gonna end it here. um from the last clip, I have not been able to jump back in and read. Things got really busy. The kids started getting like super active. They wanted to play and everything, and it just got really loud. So I wasn't able to jump back in to the book. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut it off here, and I also want to obviously give myself time to edit and do all those things that I need to do so that I can get this video out by tonight. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to try and do 2-day vlogs, just finishing and just you guys coming along on my day and just having the most realistic um, reading days of my life basically with me. So there are going to be days where I'm not going to be able to binge a book like I want to, and there are going to be days where I can. And this is just one of those realistic days for me, you guys, where you guys are like watching me work while still try to produce content. And honestly, it just gets really hard because I need to be 100% kind of more coherent when I'm working. Right now, they're napping, yes, but I know that their naps are not going to last long. And by the time I get to at least get like a chapter or two in, I'm going to have to like stop reading and not be able to read for like another few hours. My days don't usually end till about 5 o'clock, and then I still have my kids, and my days just get very hectic. So you get to see a realistic day in my life as a wannabe content creator. I don't know. um but yeah, this is just how realistic it is. So like I said, I have not gotten far in this one, but I'm going to still try and read some, obviously, when I get a chance. And we will jump back into these books in the other vlog. Like, I'm not gonna leave you guys high and dry. We will finish these books at some point. And then tomorrow we will wake up and we will jump back into these books and get back on it. So it's gonna be like this vlog never ended. It's just gonna be a continuation. You guys just gonna come along with me on my days, and it's gonna be very realistic. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow in my next vlog. I know this vlog was a little bit all over the place and very like inconsistent, and I didn't do much reading, but like I said, that's just how realistic my life is. Like, sometimes I just can't do much reading. Enough rambling. I will see you guys tomorrow in another video, and I'll see you guys in a few days with another vlog.